McDooley's doesn't need help on this channel. McDooley's doesn't have a partner. McDooley's partner is the people. So, Sea of Stars, what the hell is it about? Well, it's like a Chrono Trigger spiritual successor. It has elements of Super Mario RPG with timed attacks. Who is it made by? I don't fucking know, some indie company. You can fucking Google it, you monkey turd. When you're not fighting in the turn-based combat, you can cook. You can play like this tabletop game that I hear is actually pretty good. I didn't play it because I got turned off by table, those little side games that you get on RPGs. And I heard I missed out. I didn't fucking play it, but now I want to go back and play the game again. And another reason to play the game again is once you beat it, you can actually go back and get the true ending. I got an ending, and I was like, well, this ending's okay. The story was great, and the ending was like, well, the ending's alright. It's not as good as the actual game. The story, as you go along. But then I found out that you had to play it all over again. Which the game's only 25 hours, and for me, probably 30 because I'm retarded, but yeah, it's replayable. But yeah, you can also do fishing and cooking. I really liked fishing. Fishing is freaking fun. It's a fun little mini game, bro. Get into it. I caught every single fish in the game. I got like some special crap. I don't remember what the hell it is. But I would go fishing and I don't got any money. I go fishing, catch some fish, sell them, go back, fish some more, catch some more fish, sell those too. You can buy weapons and armor, but if you're like me and you just search around, you're gonna find everything that you need. But sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get annoyed by the platforming and puzzles. The platforming and puzzles, though, probably the best part of the game. Platforming, puzzles, and exploring. So yeah, it's worth finding your own goddamn weapons. Gosh, the puzzles are so freaking good, bro. It's fucking great. The world is so beautiful. It's like a bunch of islands. Man, it's lovely. The story is great too, but the main characters are very boring and generic. Like, they're just the Solstice Warriors, that's all they are. And that's pretty lame, but every other character in the game is enjoyable. There's a couple of them that are even actually funny. They poke a little bit of fun at, RPGs of that time that they're trying to recreate. As you can tell, like, it's pixel art graphics, but there's like advanced shadowing techniques used. And the game runs very smooth on every platform. I have it on Switch, and I played it on PS5 as well, and it runs good on both. And I hear it even runs good on shitty old Steam Deck. I just wanted to say one more thing about the turn-based combat. It's fun, but halfway through the game, you're going to get tired of it, and you're going to be fucking using the moonerang, which you bounce this moon boomerang off people a bunch of times, and you hit the button, at the right time, and it bounces against another enemy, and you're just like, damn, I wish I had another cool move. There's like a combination like moves you could do with the other characters. Those are pretty fun. You can do timed blocks as well, not just timed attacks. If you do a timed attack and you get it right, you'll attack again one more time. If you do a timed block right, it'll take away some of the damage. Another thing about combat, I almost forgot about this. There's these little blocks above the enemies when they're casting a spell. So if you meet the requirement for each one of those blocks, like one of them might be blunt attack, one of them might be like sword attack, one of them might be poison, one of them might be moon, one of them might be fire. So, let's say it has moon and fire. You got your two Solstice Warriors. They're both moon. One's moon, one's fire. I picked the dude because I'm a dude, and so when I play a game, I'm like, I'm the main character, and like a freaking 9-year-old. But meet the qualifications for each one of those, and hey, fucking you can straight up cancel it if you do all of them. But if you just do some of the blocks, you will lessen the damage of the spell. But I try to go to cancel the whole damn thing. Why the hell not? The game was crowdfunded, and you can go to a part by you get your own damn village, which is pretty cool. One of the main characters, I don't even want to say his name. I don't want to get into spoilers, but he names it, and you. It's like, I don't know how to explain. I haven't played many games like this, but yeah, you build up your little village by getting giving the contractor or whatever, the mason, what the fuck ever he is. So you give the contractor the different blueprints to the different things you want, and then you got to find somebody to run the joint. So if you have an inn, you need to find an innkeeper, and you'll find them around the world. It's something fun to do. I liked, it's fun finding somebody to run the joint, and then you go in there and hey, there's like stuff to buy, a place to sleep. But above that, there's where you get to see all the people that contribute to the game, and there's a lot. And the more money you spend, apparently the bigger of a monument you get. It's cool to spend like 2 minutes in there and check it out. The puzzles are really cool. They're not too difficult. You should be able to figure them out. Don't look them up, you idiot. Just figure it out. They're not that bad. They're medium difficulty. Not too easy, not too... Some of them are easy, but you're going to find those, you know, in the beginning of the game, and then as the game goes on, they get a little bit more difficult. You can change the time of day, and eventually you can change the time of day at will. And that will be used to solve some of the puzzles too. I had trouble with about 2 of them. You know, they were pretty difficult, but like I said, they're fun. They're one of the best parts of the game. The difficulty in the game is pretty good. I like it the way it is. But once you go through it the first time, play it on hard the second go around, you're going to have a little bit more fun. Do not use... They use artifacts to augment certain parts of the game, so if you don't like, you know, you think the health is too low, then there's something for that. If you think the enemies do this, you know, there's just different... That's how you get the relics, and then you adjust the difficulty very specifically. Not just easy and hard, but I think that my attacks aren't doing enough damage, or the enemies attacking me too hard. Don't use that shit. There's ones that make the game more difficult. Maybe use those if you find that you're having too easy of a time. But man, don't make this game any easier. By the end of the game, you're going to be pissed off. One thing I always say is always play a game on normal the first time. And if they give you an option to change the difficulty, it is too easy, change it, man. I mean, games aren't meant to be just freaking ran through. I mean, what the hell? I'm not saying it should be damn Dark Souls, but come the fuck on. So let me give you a little bit of the story. So the Fleshmancer, crazy motherfucker, right? He's an alchemist. And there's a good alchemist. And I'm not going to talk much about that because that's going to be a spoiler. But anyways, the Fleshmancer is creating these freaking assholes called Dwellers. And the only people that can defeat the Dwellers are the Solstice Warriors. You know, the guy and the chick. They're twins in this one. There's not many Solstice Warriors. Mostly just y'all two. Let's just put it like that. So y'all got to go out with your homeboys, homegirls, and defeat the Dwellers. And that's pretty much the story, and as much as I'll tell you. There's other parts to the story, but if I say it, you'll be fucking pissed off. So what do I rate the game, and what do I think about it? To me, this is the best way to play a new type or a new game that's like an old game. You know, if you want to play an old style turn-based RPG, it's so good. There's such good the platforming. There's no good platforming anymore. There's just not there. The platforming in games now usually sucks. The platforming in here is fucking awesome. It's actually fun. I couldn't believe it. I was like, God damn, I'm having a good time with platforming and puzzles again. And it's just like those old games. It has the epic feeling. If you don't know what I mean by epic feeling, the adventure feels grand. Like you're making a difference. You're saving the world. It's grander than saving the world. I'm not going to get into it, dude. You're going to have to play the game. I give it a good 9 out of 10. It would be a perfect 9 out of 10 if the Solstice Warriors themselves weren't so fucking boring and, you know, the combat didn't get kind of old halfway through. Combat didn't get old for me. My score is 9.5 out of 10. But I'm giving this score for the people watching this shit. And for y'all, I'm going to say it's a 9 out of 10 because you don't have the patience of me. I played Phantasy Star 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first 3 Phantasy Stars. Play them. And then get at me about your patience. God damn, the second game fucking... I could do anything. I could play any boring game after that shit. Alright, y'all, you fucking assholes. Big Dilly's out.